Howdy y'all, welcome to Nerd Studio. Ricky and I out at the range today with the CZ P10c. Is it going to kill my Glock? We'll see. Stay tuned. Alright, this one's Ricky's. He brought it by to let me play with it. I was skeptical. I've seen some videos on it. Everybody's been real excited about it, and so rather than going out and spending my hard-earned money, I have my gun nut friends bring theirs by, and Ricky sat at Rock City Guns like this until Alex came up with a P10c for him to take home. Of course, Ricky lives in Virginia, so there was a whole, got to ship it to Virginia, blah, 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 blah. The end result is I got to shoot the P10c. I got the first rounds out of it because that's the kind of guy Ricky is. All right, what's their motto? Better than perfection?
I think it's improving perfection.
Improving perfection. So here, folks, is my Glock 19. If you follow the channel, you know I'm a Glock shooter. That is where I landed for lots of reasons. You can go back and watch the videos on why I chose the Glock. And this one's been heavily modified. Glenn worked on the trigger, and we've even cut out the frame here to better fit my doll hands, all of that good stuff. Like I said, lots of videos to talk about how I got where I got with the Glock. So let's talk about this P10c. The P10c, same capacity. It's 15+1. If you look at it side by side, and I'll get up, I'll get some close-up shots of this while I talk here, but the P10c is slightly larger. The slide is beefier. I think the feed ramp in the chamber is better supported than the Glock, and so you know the Glock's sort of notorious for having a weakly supported chamber, and can cause some brass damage, and you know there's a whole story behind that. So it's thicker, it's beefier, it's a little bit longer, but the same capacity. Now they talked about how it was going to fit inside Glock holsters, and you know I have a custom made holster for my Glock 19 from Glenn Jefferson, and so I was pretty skeptical. There it is. Is it a perfect fit? No. Would I run out and get Glenn to make me another holster before I carried it? No, I think I could carry in that. It's close enough. Eventually, you know, I would go get a new holster made for it. So there's that. It's a little beefier. The grip texture is much more pronounced than on a Glock. A Glock has almost no grip texture to the point that I put these Talon grips on all of them. This grip texture reminds me of the FNX or FNS, but those guns actually hurt when you shot them enough. This one stops just before that, so you do feel it. It does dig in, but not so much that I would, you know, put it down after 20 rounds ago. I'm not shooting that again today. So I like the grip texture. Well, let's talk about the key features and why they think they're going after Glock with this. First of all, there are no finger grooves here, folks. It's also a much shallower grip. So me with my small hands, I already can reach the trigger. It reminds me of how a VP9 fits in my hand. So how's it shoot? Well, see that. My new carry gun. Yeah, it shoots that well. I've been accused of being a Glock homer, of being a Glock fanboy, and I always said if something shot better than the Glock, I would shoot that. $100 cheaper, shoots better than my Glock 19. Doing it all day. Yeah, it's a no-brainer choice. Alex is here standing back there loading magazines right now. I said, I want one. I want one, Alex. So that's my new carry gun. All right, that's enough of me yapping. Let's take a look at some shooting. Look at that. One-handed. Look at the left dot. Okay. Left-handed jack.
Yeah.
Good. Hot.
All right.
I'm gonna wake up.
Oh. That's crazy. I completely. That kills my Glock 19. One of the things I've seen in a lot of videos is people talking about how hard the slide release is on this gun. And let me tell you right now, and I haven't read the docs on the handgun yet, but I tell you right now, these aren't slide releases. They're slide locks. They're meant to lock the slide to the rear when you fire your last round, or when you need to lock the slide to the rear. The way you should be sending your slide home: grab firmly on the rear of the slide and push with your strong hand. And when you do that, it works just fine. So if you're hearing reports that the slide releases are buggered up, they aren't slide releases. So you can just sort of forget about that. The sights are, what are these, bioluminescent? I don't know, they've got alien goo in or something. They capture the light and then glow for a while, yeah. Right? So that's out of the box. I will end up replacing mine with Trijicon HD and then do another video about it. So these should take standard CZ sights, Alex?
I think so.
Yeah, and so they should be available on the market. I will end up replacing them. It shoots flat. It feels great in the hand, and right out of the box was nailing the target. The other thing that is truly crazy about this gun is the trigger. This trigger has, out of the box, has the quickest reset of any handgun I think I've ever seen. That's crazy. Now, that being said, the trigger in my Glock is been worked on many times. It's finely tuned, so this does feel like a factory trigger, but man, that's got to be the best factory trigger I've ever felt. I think that beats, I don't know, the VP9 had a really nice trigger. The PPQ M2 from Walther has a really nice trigger. I like this better. What did you think?
Excellence.
Excellence. Excellence. Well, there you go. That's coming from a redneck, so you know that's important. So let me get mine, and when I get that in, I'll shoot that some more. We'll do some breakdown and cleaning, really talk about the internals on this gun, and give maybe a couple of month report on it. Impress it. All right, folks, always remember, anyone can shoot and have fun. We'll see you next time.